Hey, welcome back to my channel. Appreciate you stopping by and subscribing. Today we're going to do the flight with the Mobula 6 Picklepick. Before we get into the flight footage and the maiden outdoor flight, I just want to let you know I did some ripping in the basement and just kind of figuring out what kind of prop and battery I wanted to maiden this thing with. And to my surprise, it was my 7-year-old Hubsan props that won the challenge. I got the longest flight time, and it actually maneuvered, and I could hear the motors rev up, and it just seemed to perform a lot better with those props. The least favorite was the Gem Fan 65mm props. So with those old Hubsan props and a 450 GMB 1S, I managed to get over a 5-minute flight time. So in the flight time, I was about 5 and 20 seconds. So let's get on with the flight. So as you can see, today's kind of a windy day, and it's going to be pretty interesting to fly this little thing. I'm gonna do my very best to see what I can do. But yeah, this is going to be on a stock tune, so that's gonna make it a little harder. But I'll do my best for you. All right, so here we are with the Mobula Pick, and we're just gonna do a little line of sight real quick. I haven't got to fly outside with it yet.
4.2 volts.
Just want to give you a chance to see it in the air. And this is a GMB 450 1S battery. So right now I'm just running all stock. Everything is stock here. We haven't done any tuning. I'm not going to be doing any acro line of sight until I get a good tune on this. So that was about half throttle. That was a full punch. Little motors. And the props that I'm actually using after going through quite a few choices is the Hubsan X4 H107 props. They're a 55mm prop. All right.
.5 volts. 3.5
All right.
volts.
So let's get some FPV going here. All right. So we're gonna do our maiden flight outside here. The only flight that I've done is just ripping a circle around in the basement.
4.2 volts.
So it's about 20 degrees out right now. I'm out here trying to get some flight footage for you. It's a little windy, and it's pretty cold.
3.5 volts.
That 450 battery with stock. This is totally stock. And on stock settings with a 450 milliamp GNB 1S in 20
R-xsr low.
20 degrees out, but it has rained and rained, and this is the first halfway sunny day that I've been able to get this outside. So just on stock tune, it seems to handle pretty good. I did put my own rates in it, running like 92. And the wind kind of gusts up, and when the wind gusts up, it does shove it around.
3 volts.
Oh, I have to speed them rates up a little, maybe. Yeah, I'm gonna have to speed those rates up quite a bit. Yeah, those are my rates for my 5-inch and 3-inch quads.
3.1 volts.
Yeah, it's a little floaty on stock PIDs, stock settings. Kind of pull the throttle off and it still wants to float with that air mode on when the wind blows against it. Not to mention my hands are completely frozen right now. But I'm out here trying to get some flight footage for you because I love you. And I always try to get like a little something.
3 volts.
A little punch out took her down. It's pretty cold out here.
Volts.
Yeah, the rates are really slow.
Volts.
Yeah. The air mode bounce off the table. Unfortunately, it chipped a prop and I didn't bring any with me, so I got some vibration in this footage for the next flight. I wasn't really going to put this in there. I was just going to rip it real hard, you know. But I couldn't believe it's like 0 voltage in the bottom left corner. So I ran the battery down, unplug it, plug it back, you know, plug a new LiPo in, and basically in beta flight, it must be, you know, missing some information, right? So frustrating. I've done a video, if you check it out, the issues that happens when you let the battery go down too far. And I should have known better, but I was trying to push it for you. So basically this flight is 0 voltage and a little bit of vibration, but it kind of shows you some of the other, you know, abilities this thing can do. And keep in mind, I mean, it is wind chill of, I think, 15 or 16 degrees. It's pretty windy and it's cold. And a 1S LiPo is doing pretty good to keep up with that. So hang in there, and as soon as this is over here in just about another, I don't know, 40 seconds, we're going to jump into beta flight. When I got home, I jumped straight into beta flight to find out why that did that. All right, well, just got home from the flight field there, and let's check out beta flight and see what's the deal with the 0 voltage issue. So I got a fan on the quadcopter over here, so we're going to head and plug into beta flight. And let's first go to configuration, see if it wiped out anything else. So it looks like all the other stuff is there. We know that our modes tab and everything worked because we were still able to fly it. Okay, so here's the issue. For some reason this reset. That's not supposed to say none, because that's why you have no battery voltage. Okay? So it's supposed to be on board. And this also is set. I had this set up different too. Okay, that's the way I set it up. And then this is supposed to be on. Okay, so we'll save that. Now watch this voltmeter here and see if it works. I'm going to plug in. I don't have a LiPo plugged into this. I actually use a 5-volt regulator. So I've alligator clipped it onto a battery lead. Because whenever I do anything, I want to make sure it's consistent. Alright, so I got it powered up and nothing coming up. So let's go ahead and disconnect. And we'll turn all the power off, unplug it. Completely dead, and we'll just kind of wait here for about 10 seconds. You can wait with me, right? It's not that bad to hang out for 10 seconds. All right, I'm gonna plug it back in. Go to connect. I hope this isn't losing this every time. Okay, so it's still there. Let's go ahead and power it up. Cross your fingers here. All right, good. Yeah, we're coming up. Alright, so we have a 5.1 is exactly what my 5-volt regulator should be. So I should be a consistent 5 volts here, plus or minus 0.1. Okay, so looks like we're good. It's going to save that info. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is with this, you know, resetting. I did a video about it resetting a bunch of stuff. So we're done in here. Looks like we're going to be okay, but otherwise, if you run the battery too low, sometimes it resets a whole bunch of stuff. And this will go back to multi-shot for some reason. It's not even, it doesn't even go all the way back to, you know, stock settings. It's really weird. So, looks like we figured out our issue, and we should have that fixed now. And just to let you know, I ripped another pack just to make sure everything was right and the voltage came back, everything was fine. So we're back in order with that. But hey, I really appreciate your time checking this out, and I appreciate you subscribing. If you would, give me a thumbs up. Now, if you didn't like it, give me a thumbs down. But also, if you have basically made a Mobula 6 pick yourself, I'd be interested if you could put your PIDs and rates in the comment section or email it to me. I'd appreciate it. But have a good one. Thanks.